Hey everyone, ArdrethShadow here, and welcome to Doki Get Out. No, I'm not telling you to get out. Please don't get out. Anyway, so this is a mod that me and Team Traitor came up with for the Plot Twist Mod Jam that was going on this year. That being August 20th, 2024, as of the day I'm recording this. And, you'll see. Anyhow, Doki Get Out is a Doki Literature Club fan mod that is not affiliated in any way with Team Salvato and designed to be played. You can go get it from here. Screw you, Steam version, and and I agree with the fish thing. I made that. And, yep, here we go. So this mod took us about, 10 days to get done. Starting from, the actual writing process, coding, getting everything ready. And, okay. So, let us begin. And yeah, no Akane to greet you this time. Daniel? Who's that? Daniel? Wake up, Daniel! Who's calling me? Huh? My head pops up my pillow as I wake up. It isn't until my eyes focus that I see everything here is wrong. For starters, this isn't my room. What? Sayori? Oh good, you're finally awake! What are you doing here in this room? What's going on? I don't know. I just woke up, but I wasn't in my room. We're not even in my house! Or my house, for that matter. So I started walking around until I found the other girls were here too. Wait a minute. The rest of our friends? Yeah. And they said they all woke up in this house, in different bedrooms too. How did you find me then? I figured if they were here, then you had to be here with us too. Nice logic there. Especially considering in the world of DDLC we only have 5 characters. Well, technically we have 4 characters and a vehicle for which to play the game through. Because Dan Salvato doesn't even consider MC a character. So I did some more wandering around and I found you in this room. I get up from the bed and look around the room some more. Why am I here in some kid's room? The room I woke up in felt like it was for a little girl, too. We've got to meet up with the others. You remember the way back? I think so. I was kind of just running around the house randomly, hoping to find you. Well, 2 heads are better than 1. Let's go meet up with the rest of our friends. They were all in the living room when I told them I was going to look for you. Now let's hope they're still waiting for us when we get there. What do you mean? I don't know how we got here, Sayori, but someone or something had to bring us here. Who's to say we're not the only ones running around in this house? Sayori remains silent as I let out a sigh, placing my hand on top of hers. We're already in a tough spot as it is. Oh my god. You know when you're writing a Word document and you technically aren't spelling anything wrong, so it doesn't tell you hey, this sentence doesn't make sense. I mean, sometimes it might, but I guess not here. I shouldn't be making her more scared than she already is. Still, though, I can't let my guard down. Let's just get going. Right. She takes me by the wrist and leads me out of the room. I swear this is almost like being dragged to the club room for the first time all over again. Okay, come on! Jeez, I don't know. Should I look into Grammarly with all the stuff I've been hearing about it? Nothing in this house is familiar to me. Because obviously, it's not doing... Well, I'm clearly not having it pick up the spelling or whatever mistakes here. This is so damn eerie. It's not my house. It's not Sayori's house. Out of all the people's houses I've been to, this isn't familiar to me at all. The worst part is I don't remember anyone ever taking me here. I just went to bed like normal, and now all of a sudden, I'm in this place. When we arrive, I see the other girls gathered around. Monika is pacing around from one end of the room to the other. Yuri is sitting down, trying to remain calm, but failing. Natsuki is pounding on one of the windows furiously. What's with the frickin' window? Guys! I found Daniel! Everyone stops what they're doing as they look our way. So it looks like we're all here. Yet, why have we all been gathered here like this? Ah! Whoever did this, they're dead meat when I get my hands on them! He woke up just the same way we all did. Yeah, and I know I went to sleep in my own bed in my own house. Whose house even is this? Someone with a bad sense of humor, that's for sure. Wait, what do you mean? All of the doors leading outside are sealed shut. And the same thing goes for these stupid windows. I can't open any of them. Your guess is as good as mine. We all just woke up here randomly, with no way of knowing how we ended up here in the first place. And there haven't been any signs of someone else here with us? I haven't encountered anyone else besides you all here. Do you mean like another kidnapped victim, or...? I look over to Sayori and decide not to say anything further. Thankfully, no one like that has shown up so far. If there was someone else in here, I'd have a few questions to ask for them. Like, what's your damn problem locking us up in here? Natsuki, this is no time to panic. Are you kidding me? This is the perfect time to panic. We're stuck in this freaky place. We have no idea where we are. None of the windows or doors to the outside work. I'd say we're up a creek right now and there's no way out. But panicking will get us nowhere. Normally I'd agree with you, Yuri, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't freaking out inside. Why don't we try to do something to calm down? Yuri's right. If we're so worked up about getting out, we won't be thinking clearly. As Sayori finishes that sentence, I see Natsuki pick up and throw a chair at the window. Give him the chair! In utter disbelief, the chair bounces back and nearly hits us. All of us scatter before the chair lands on any of us. Those are some military-grade windows. Ain't nothing getting out of there. Or in. Natsuki just stands there frozen in place. These windows. This isn't normal. Nothing in this house is normal! Sayori walks over to Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. Let's head over to the kitchen. Yeah, sure. Kitchen. Where is that again? I'll lead the way. We all follow Monika as she directs us over to what I'm hoping is the kitchen. I look back over at Natsuki, who seriously looks to be on the verge of a nervous breakdown. There's no reason for me trying to see if I recognize any of these rooms at this point. I've accepted this house doesn't belong to anyone I know. Sayori helps Natsuki sit down at the table. Yuri follows suit as Monika resumes pacing. So, is anyone hungry?
Strangely enough, I haven't felt hungry at all since I first woke up here. Or even thirsty for that matter. Same here. And you know me.
Yeah, for Sayori not to be hungry. That's a bit on the strange side. I walk over to the fridge and open it. The fridge is completely empty, like my soul.
No food? No water? I haven't felt thirsty or hungry either since waking up here. Then what do we do for food? We can't even get out of here for fresh air. Is someone supposed to bring us food?
Sadly, I don't think our Uber Eats driver will be able to find us. Sayori once again tries to comfort Natsuki, restraining her when she becomes riled up again. But then none of us haven't felt like needing food or water since we got here. I swear. It's almost as if...
Is this all some sort of mirage? Or some kind of illusion? Are we all imagining this? Yuri?
It's at that moment Yuri's calm demeanor begins to shift. Her voice sounds eerily calm, but her words are just...
Is this the afterlife? Are we in limbo right now? Is that why we feel no need for food or water? Are we all stuck in limbo, and this house is just an illusion keeping us stuck here? Or is this all just some twisted dream from one of us? Which one of us is the dreamer? Are we all just along for the ride? Whose dream is this? Yuri, stop, you're becoming hysterical. No! I can't be stuck here in this accursed house from hell! They're coming to get us. Don't you feel it?
Yuri rushes over to one of the windows like a woman possessed by the devil.
We need to act first, or they'll be coming for us. Or is that what you want?
She snapped. She's legit kind of scaring me now. Before I can do anything, Monika rushes over and slaps her. At first, Yuri looks at her with tearful eyes, but then she suddenly seems to snap out of her crazed ranting.
I don't know what came over me. I'm terribly sorry.
Sayori goes over to hug Yuri as she silently cries into her shoulder.
I'm sorry I had to do that to you. But you were right earlier. The moment we give in to the anxiety is the moment we let whoever did this win.
And for all we know, that's exactly what they want us to do here.
Exactly. Then what do you say we do, Miss Club President? Did you ever forget that all the doors and windows are sealed shut in this place? I don't know yet. But letting our anxiety get the better of us is just going to keep us from thinking clearly.
I saw Natsuki trying to open the window earlier, but not the door. I'm sure that was the first thing she tried. I start heading back to the living room and Sayori calls out to me.
Where are you going, Daniel?
I just need to see something for myself. Stay right here and I'll be right back. After going back to the living room, I work my way around and eventually find the entrance. I approach the door and try to turn the doorknob. Yeah. No dice. Not like I have any keys to this place to open the door. And not like I'm a master at lockpicking either. The strange thing about the doorknob is the fact that it feels like it's completely stuck. This isn't even a normal lock. It's like one solid piece. I go over to the window Natsuki was trying to open before. I try to pull on it and nothing happens. I try to see if there's a latch that I can open and... What? Then how are you supposed to open a window in this place? So whoever made this house clearly didn't have certain laws in mind. The windows and walls feel like they're one solid piece. Just like the doorknob.
Daniel?
Monica? I'll be right there. Hold on. She sounded kind of panicked there. I better hurry back. I'm back to see Monica hunched over the faucet. What is it, Monica? Monica turns to face me, a shocked look on her face.
The faucet doesn't work.
She tries to turn the knobs on the sink, but they're not budging. Just like the doorknob.
So then you know about that too. That thing just wouldn't budge when I tried it.
Just like the windows, too. Natsuki's eyes seem to be tearing up as she nods. This is crazy. I go over to the stove to see if I can turn on any of the burners. No. No! It's the same thing! Monica and I exchange worried glances before looking over to the rest of her friends. Wait a minute. Where did Yuri go?
What? She's right... here? Did she run off without us noticing? But that doesn't sound like her.
Neither did that whole rant earlier. She sounded like some raving lunatic back there.
We've got to find her and fast. If she's slipping back into that crazy state of mind again... Don't say that!
Come on, let's go find her. Any of you know the room she was in?
Yeah. It's not that far away from mine.
Wait. Does anyone have their phones on them? Yeah, I guess. Didn't quite think of that earlier now, did they?
Shoot, I didn't even think of that.
As we run toward the hall, all of us check our pockets.
I don't have my phone. Neither do I. Mine's missing.
Figures as much. Looks like we can't call Yuri or call for help. I imagine my mom will be freaking out the moment she sees I'm gone. And what I wouldn't be able to give to hear my girlfriend Akane right about now. She'll probably be worried sick about us as well. We don't even make it to Yuri's bedroom when we find her in the bathroom trying to mess with the bathtub.
Open! Come on, damn it, open! Yuri? The valves don't work. Why won't they work? Just how many laws and regulations did they bypass to make this house?
Yuri? Come on, Yuri. I think you've had about enough of this for today.
Let's get you back to the bedroom now. Don't you get it? There's only one explanation for where we are. We're in hell. That's where we are right now. What sort of grave sins have we committed to deserve such a terrible fate? What is going on with her?
She's making those eyes. Those crazy eyes that haunt... Well, one of the many things that haunt my nightmares about this game. I'm sure most of y'all know the other one. But yeah, these eyes. Oh, these eyes.
She's gone mental.
Monica and I try to do what we can to drag Yuri away from the bathtub and out of the room.
No! You're not taking me away! I won't let you!
We're all taken by surprise when Natsuki hits her over the head with a random vase from the hallway.
Natsuki? She's completely lost her mind, Sayori. Did you have any better ideas?
No one says anything as Monica and I hoist her up to her feet and carry her out of the room. Or out of the bathroom. Natsuki leads us over to another bedroom, opening the door for us to carry Yuri inside.
I never expected this to affect her so badly.
Can't say I blame her, though. You'd have to be crazy not to be scared even a little bit.
I have to say, considering how many books are in this room, this kind of works for her.
Yeah, I guess it does. I know Monica is trying to keep us in good spirits, but I think I'm still kind of scared from Yuri's manic display in the bathroom. We place her gently on the bed as we go back over to the door. We all sit down in the living room trying to recollect ourselves. It's ironic. Yuri is usually the most calm and soft-spoken out of all of us, and yet I'm borderline terrified of what this house is turning her into. I'd rather not say anything out loud about that, though. We're all freaked out enough as it is. I don't want to add to that. I instinctively reach to my back pocket just to remember I don't have my phone. I let out a deep sigh as I rest my forehead against my hands. Suddenly I feel someone's hand against my thigh. Is that you, Satan? No. Huh? Monica?
She'll be okay, Daniel.
What? Oh,
I've known her for a little longer than you have. She might be freaked out at first, but you know Akane wouldn't take this lying down.
Yeah, you're right. This whole thing is just... ugh.
Yeah, I know. And considering how Yuri has always been such an anxious person, I guess the situation took a toll on her.
And I didn't even think of it that way. She's definitely been through a lot. And that's only going off the things she's felt comfortable enough to share with us. Monica's right. Given all the mental battles she's fought, you can only remain calm and stoic for so long.
I hope she's going to be okay. She's just out cold, that's all.
How hard did you even hit her with that thing, Natsuki?
Hey, it's not like I wanted to do that. You saw her.
What happened with that vase, anyway?
I just tossed it after you know.
You tossed the vase. Wait, what was that thing even made of?
Something wrong, Daniel?
Yuri's right. Everything about this house is just completely off. So many things are stuck in place, and you can't do anything with them. The doorknob, the windows, even the sinks and the stove.
Yeah, we already figured that out, Sherlock. What's the point?
Those aren't real doors. Those aren't real windows. All of those appliances, they're fakes. Everyone is silent once the reality dawns on them.
Then the stuff in this house is just a cheap imitation.
And we're the ones trapped in here.
Who would go through the trouble of making some kind of trick house like that, though? Someone with too much time on their hands.
Someone with a death wish. Someone who ought to be taken away to the funny farm.
What are you getting at, Daniel?
I was wondering if anyone else noticed it too, that's all.
It makes sense when you put it that way. So then, we don't have any working doors or appliances in here.
Yeah. Everything is sealed off. Unless... Sorry, did you happen to see something like a fireplace around here?
Wait a minute, yeah, I did.
Take me over there.
Okay, sure, but why?
There's something I want to see for myself. Sayori takes me by the wrist and leads me away from the living room. Natsuki and Monica follow close behind me.
Don't tell me you're going to go crazy too, Daniel. The last thing we need is two psychotic nut jobs around here.
No, Natsuki, this is just a stupid theory I want to test out. I approach the fireplace and peek my head inside, looking upward.
What do you see, Daniel?
I see a light. This has got to be a way out.
How are we going to be able to get through, though?
I back out of the fireplace and look around the room. I doubt we have anything like a rope for climbing out. There's only one thing I can think of, then.
And what would that be?
I'm gonna see if I can climb my way out of the fireplace, squeeze my way through, and see if I can look for help. Or see if I can go look for help.
Can you even fit in there? This isn't like that movie we saw when we were kids, Daniel. Besides, don't you remember how he got stuck in the chimney after his brother helped him up?
And, well, I kind of doubt anyone will get the reference, at least outright, but I know that, Sayori. We won't know unless we try, though.
I know, but...
Hey, I'm going to be okay. I promise. I'll make it outside, and I'll come back for help for all of us. Besides, if Santa can do this, then I should be able to.
Oh, come on, Daniel, that's just a low blow.
I'm going to start climbing my way up. Sayori, can you see about giving me a boost?
Okay. I hope you're right about this, Daniel.
For all our sake, I hope so too. I lie down on my back and work on trying to sit up within the fireplace. I slowly try to inch my way up by pushing with my legs until I'm able to stand in the chimney. I make sure I have my arms upward when I start my ascension.
Are you okay in there?
Yeah. I think I can make it. Sayori, would you do the honors?
Okay.
I'm gonna see about climbing up a little bit, and then you give me a boost. I start reaching out and climbing up to hopefully make room for Sayori to get below me. Thinking about that movie for a moment, the two brothers were obsessed with trying to go after this mouse that was causing them a ton of issues. For reference, the movie is Mouse Hunt, which was something that me and Nightmare Ninja actually remember. We both used to watch that movie from what he would tell me. One of the brothers tries to go after the mouse after it goes up the chimney when he gets stuck. I like to hope I don't have that problem. Of course, I'm not exactly chasing after a mouse either. That would be a completely different story.
You okay so far?
I look down and see I've made it a few feet off the ground so far. Yeah. So far, so good.
You ready?
Almost. Can you fit in here?
I don't think so. Can you move just a little more?
Yeah, just a moment. I continue pulling myself up just a few more feet until Sayori is able to stand underneath me.
You ready now?
Yeah. Give me a boost. Sayori stands up, reaches for my ankles, and proceeds to push me up as much as she can. Then she rests her hands underneath my shoes once I make it up a few more feet. Then she continues to push me upward as I keep climbing. Just a little more. Sayori tries to push me up even more when she tries to jump. I'm able to get a natural rhythm as I continue my ascent. It isn't long before... I feel some air coming in through here.
How close are you to the top?
I can almost grab it. I reach out with everything I can, and I grab onto the opening of the chimney. I hoist myself up with all my might with both my arms until I can see daylight again.
He did it! What do you see out there?
I successfully pull myself out of the chimney and stand as best as I can on the roof.
I see. Gah! Daniel!
I lose my footing when I saw something move. Something huge. My world comes tumbling down as I fall from the roof and hit the ground.
Hmm? Huh. How did you end up out here? You're in there with the rest of your friends.
What?
What am I even...
I'm grabbed by what I can only describe as a giant girl, holding me over the house we were all trapped in.
You should know better than to leave your friends behind like that. How do you like playing with those dolls so far, young lady? I've been having a great time with them, Miss Lady. Except this boy doll just popped out of the chimney for some reason. Ah, yes, they're quite a lively bunch, aren't they? Say, would you like to take them home? Can I? I don't see why not. You keep them free of charge. Yay! Thank you, Miss Lady. You're welcome, dearie. Oh, by the way, since you love these dolls so much, why don't you have this one as well?
The giant store owner reaches behind a counter and pulls out another doll from there. I'm horrified when I recognize the long silver hair from a distance.
Akane? This little one came in recently, and I'm sure she would love to make some new friends. She's so pretty! I love her! Thank you, store lady! You're welcome, dearie. Make sure you treat them with extra love for me, okay? Okay!
The girl, after reuniting me with Akane, opens the top of the roof and places us in the living room with everyone else. Then, with dollhouse in hand, she makes her way outside. And yep, there's Akane. AKA my channel mascot, and AKA kind of the de facto face of Team Traitor.
Where is she taking us? I have no idea.
Sorry, I was quick to rush over to see if I was okay. Let me see. Well, actually, I don't even know why I'm making this now, but anyhow. I felt all the strength leave my arms and legs the moment I was placed back in here. Akane reached over to me as well, clearly as scared and confused as I was. I guess this is our life now. All of our collective lives. Stuck in this dollhouse from hell. Something about our new owner just didn't sit right with me. It doesn't matter, though. I don't have a say in the matter. None of us do. Our lives were forfeit the moment we ended up in that dollhouse. And now, a new fate awaits us. So, that's it for Doki Doki Get Out, and as you saw at the end there, that was inspired by an episode of the Twilight Zone I watched years ago. And, well, specifically speaking, the 1950s, 1960s version of it, since I know they've kind of tried to bring it back a few times in a few different forms. But, yeah, that was an episode that always kind of stuck out to me just because it just seemed like so, well, a lot of the plot twists from that show are very out there, let's be real. But yeah, for some reason, that one always kind of stood out to me, because in a weird way, it kind of felt like Toy Story before Toy Story even happened. Keep in mind, this was like 1960-something, so Toy Story was at least 30 years from happening. But anyway, so I kind of tried to pay tribute to that, and Nightmare Ninja was kind of on board with it as well, so we basically kind of just did what we could. Like, I watched the episode again, and he did too, just so we could kind of, you know, have an idea of, okay, this is how it went, and how should we kind of handle that? Obviously, we kind of took a different approach to it, as opposed to what the actual TV show did. But, well, I'm not going to spoil the episode, even though, well, you kind of already know what the plot twist is going to be. But they handle it a bit differently from the way we did. But anyway, so overall, we just wanted to do this as kind of like a short little project for this mod jam. Also, I guess kind of to take a break from some of our other mods for a bit, which, as of right now, they're also in production, so don't worry. With the exception of the Tainted Love remake, that has been cancelled, but everything else is still on track. But anyway, so thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time with what else I do. Stay golden, and later, folks.